This, of course, is a developing story. We're told about 5, potentially 6 Secret Service agents have now been placed on leave. It's a form of disciplinary action as a result of the poor planning surrounding the July 13th shooting. The perimeter, of course, what was happening and how the rooftop was out of place for the perimeter, even though it had a clear sight line of the stage where the former president was delivering his remarks, plus the reported concerns, the fact that people had seen the shooter minutes before, in some cases 20 minutes before, an hour before, the fact that there was no communication between these agents and actually stopping the threat before it happened. Our congressional correspondent, Kilmeny Duchardt, now joins us live from Capitol Hill. She's tracking the latest on this story. Kilmeny, good morning.
And then, John, good morning. We had actually been speaking about this on that program. The agent that was in charge of the Pittsburgh field office, the one that was the site coordinator, and we'd heard comments from Republican Congressman Mike Waltz, who is a member on that task force, raising questions about this, because if you were the site command that day, you would be in charge of facilitating the communications between the local law enforcement and the Secret Service. In other words, when that suspect was identified and flagged by rally goers, that would have been a phone call placed from law enforcement to the command center, and then the command center would have alerted the president and the president's Secret Service detail to get off the stage. Mike Waltz actually said that this particular individual was a female and someone that was a known problem on the force. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot more about that, but certainly the security of the nation's top officials back in the spotlight again with this arrest of this Arizona suspect. Of course, while touring the southern border, local law enforcement in Cochise County made finding this suspect a priority as part of their operation. Ronald Lee Sivrud, who is 66-year-old, is believed to have made threats against the former president's life on social media. He was taken into custody by police at a traffic stop. The incident once again placing security back in the spotlight. Next week, the Congressional task force led by Republican Congressman Mike Kelly and Democratic Congressman Jason Crow, they're going to conduct a site survey in Butler, Pennsylvania, where they're going to lay the groundwork for their investigation into the July 13th attempt on the former president's life. Now, a spokesperson for the committee tells me that's an opportunity for members who have not been to Butler to visit the scene and speak to Butler County officials, local law enforcement, and of course, state police. I'm told that one of the key takeaways from a recent visit by the Homeland Security Committee was just the proximity of the stage to the roof where the suspect, Thomas Michael Crooks, opened fire. Again, Republican Congressman Mike Waltz, who's on the task force, he has raised doubts about claims by the FBI and the Secret Service that Crooks acted alone. Waltz says that encrypted messages were found in the shooter's cell phone, located on a variety of platforms based in Belgium, New Zealand, and Germany. So while Monday's visit by the task force is expected to provide an overview of the investigation, they do expect to learn more details about what unfolded that day. John and Emma.